Hey everyone from Epcot, and welcome to the very first day of the 2022 Food and Wine Festival. I'm excited to be here. This is one of our favorites.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. They have a bunch of new stuff that I'm excited to try, as well as some classics that we love. So we are gonna go in and try as many things as we can, but this festival runs until November 19th, so we will have plenty of time to come back and try even more.
Yeah, this is one of the longer festivals. I feel like Epcot's basically just has festivals all year round now, but this one runs for like 4 months. So we have a lot of time to try things. We'll try a number of them today, not all, but it's gonna be a hot day. That's why we're sitting down doing this in the shade. It is already like real feel 103 out here, so it's hot. But let's get inside and we'll try some food. We'll show you guys the merchandise as well and check out the first day of Food and Wine. Just like all festivals, the first thing that we do is pick up the festival passport. Here's a look at this year's Food and Wine passport presented by Corksicle. There's a lot of things in here that we want to try. And there's a lot of new things too that look really good.
And this festival lasts until November 19th, so we will have plenty of time to try everything.
Do a quick little flip through for you. I already see a couple of things that caught my eye just based on the photos. And there's some festival favorites that we really like. Oh, there's a look at some of the merchandise. Definitely gonna check that out today as well. I'm excited. Let's get inside. So we're over here by Gateway Gifts, which is next to Spaceship Earth, and they sell the maps for Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, which is a scavenger hunt that takes place around World Showcase. You have to go around and find all the different Remy's. It's $9.99 and you get a prize at the end. And it is a hot day for sure. So I think the first thing that we're gonna do is head over to the Creation Shop and check out some of the Food and Wine merchandise, just because we already need some shade. So the first piece of merchandise we came across are this year's pins. And this one over here has Figment on it, just one spark. They have this one with Tiana, who I think Tiana is actually going to be featured on a lot of this year's merchandise. So that'll be cool to see. And I like that one too. It's like a waffle. That's neat. There's also this one over here that says, "Let's see how the day pans out." That's my motto for today, given how hot it is. Alex found this one over here. It says, "Behold the Grill Master." And you got Mickey Mouse serving up some sausages. I'm the Grill Master.
Yeah, on the Blackstone.
On the Blackstone. And then they have another two over here, one with Minnie on it, making some pizza. And then there's a second Figment one over here as well.
So they also have the pair of ears.
Oh, I like
cute.
those.
They're $30.
I like the color scheme on the merchandise this year.
And look, on the side it says "Choose your course." Cute.
I like that.
Yeah, they also have some wine glasses. This one is like the stemless one, $20. And this is the one with the stem, also $20. It's kind of weird that they're both the same price.
Right. I would get the one with the stem then.
Yeah.
More glass for your buck. They also have some 2022 Food and Wine coasters. It's a pack of 4. Those are the 4 different designs. These are, I believe, $20.
Here's the spirit jersey for this year's festival.
Oh, I like that.
I really like it. And like Matt said, I like the colors that they chose.
Yeah, what's on the sleeve? Is it just like fruits and vegetables?
Yeah, strawberry, corn, pretzel, grapes. And then look at the back.
Food brings the world together. That's cool, and like each letter is a different piece of food.
I like that the Epcot ball is like a waffle.
Yeah.
It's cute.
That's neat, I like that. And the Food and Wine Festival is presented by Corksicle, so you know they're gonna have a little Corksicle cup over here. This is $34.99. Another cool piece of merchandise here is this button-up shirt. I'm a big fan of these like cheesy, campy button-up shirts that Disney makes. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one this year. I'm not super crazy about the design, but my question is, why does this guy have a maroon face? Why do all the mannequins in Epcot at Creations have these faces?
Also, this button-up is $125.
Well,
I think because it's Rhine Spooner. Is that how you say it?
I have no idea.
That's what the tag says. So.
Yeah, this is how much the Orange Bird one was as well.
But the Orange Bird one was worth it. This one, I don't know. $15 coaster.
I like that too. Does that have the country's names on it? Oh no, it's just the different types of wine.
Yeah.
So it'll say like floral, spicy, buttery. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And then they have
is it a coaster?
Or is it a magnet?
It's a magnet, but I think it's also a coaster.
Look at that. A 2-for-1 special there.
Yeah.
And then they have this woman's shirt. It says "Food brings the world together," which is what the back of the spirit jersey says. So we might see this on a few different pieces of merchandise. This is $36.99.
And they also have the magic bands. I always think the artwork on the boxes are really cool.
Yeah, I always like the artwork on the box better than the actual magic band.
Okay, so It's limited edition.
$36.60.
Here, I'll try and take it out so you guys can see it. It's figment on
Ooh,
there.
I like that. Wow, I like that.
And some like fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it says the Food and Wine 2022 on it.
Yep.
Interesting that it's 3,660. Like, I feel like that's such an odd number. I feel like it has to signify something.
Probably, I was gonna say it probably signifies something.
Yeah,
we don't
know. If you guys know, let us know down in the comments. But 3,660 is an interesting number to choose. They also have this, what I'm assuming is a cheese board. It's like carved, has all different pieces of food and culinary inspired things on it. Of course, says 2022 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. And they also have this lunchbox, which is a pretty good size. Like, it's a decent sized lunchbox.
Yeah, it looks like you could fit it.
Oh, and it's insulated too. Good thing to bring to the beach in the summertime. This is $34.99. And again, it has that same type of design on it with the wine your way around the world with all the different types of wine. So all the merchandise that we just showed you is the regular merchandise. Now they have a whole section over here for annual pass holder specific merchandise, starting with this mug. It's got Remy on it, Food and Wine pass holder, and this is $19.99? Yeah, $19.99. And here's a look at the pass holder pin, which I actually really like a lot. It says so many flavors, not enough time. You get it? But and then there's Remy, of course, whipping up something tasty. And the pass holder pin is $19.99. And there is a second pass holder pin, another one with Remy on it. Checking out his recipe. I like that. So there are two different annual pass holder pins, both with Remy on them. Here is the pass holder t-shirt, which I have to say, I really, really like this, and I actually might get this at some point during the festival because I love Ratatouille, and I just love the box design on this, and I love that it's on like a nude colored t-shirt.
I was gonna say that too. I like the color of the shirt itself, and it's actually like a nice soft quality, and it's $30.
And from the looks of it, this is gonna be the last piece of Food and Wine merchandise for today. This is the Tervis Tumbler Festival 2022 Food and Wine. This is $29.99. And again, I really, really like the design on this. So we are about to make our way into World Showcase, and we came across some more decorations for the Food and Wine Festival. Similar design to last year's decorations. So if you were here last year, you'll recognize a lot of these like colors and shapes, but it looks good. And here's a look at Remy in the front with his giant ice cream sundae. Really cool. I like this one a lot. This is definitely my favorite decoration that we've seen. Remy with the ice cream.
So from what we've seen so far, I like this merchandise a lot better than Flower and Garden. I just felt like Flower and Garden, some of it was cute and a lot of it was very like old lady, if I could say that.
Skewing older.
Yeah. So this stuff so far has been a lot better, I would say.
So something to keep in mind if you're coming here on the earlier side is not every booth opens when the festival opens. Like for example, the Noodle Exchange is the first booth you're going to come across if you head towards Mexico and you enter World Showcase. But this one is not open today. I don't know exactly when it's going to be opening, but some of these do open a little bit later on in the festival since it is so long. So I think we found our first item that we're going to try from Swanky Saucy Swine. I think we're going to give these soy glazed sticky ribs a try. They're $7, comes with green onions and peanuts. Looks pretty good to me, so let's get in line.
The meat falls off the bone pretty easily, which I like. You know, you don't have to like struggle to like chew the meat off the bone. They're definitely not like the best ribs I've ever had. I don't know if I would come like running back to get this again, but they're good. I like them. I think it's a nice touch with the peanuts on top. I haven't actually gotten a bite with peanuts, but I feel like that's like something you don't usually see on ribs, so that's kind of like a nice little like touch. Some of the meat is fatty, which I don't like. Like this end piece here, I probably won't even eat because it's a lot of fat.
So they did give us 2 ribs. You get 2 ribs with this order for $7. We're gonna try mine now. We'll see how it is. Nothing will cool you off on a nice hot summer day in July than like eating eating ribs, but this is what we do for you guys, so let's try them out. The flavors are decent on this. The meat is a little tough, so it's hard to kind of judge these things on the first day of the festival because a lot of times, not a lot of times, but sometimes things get better as the festival does go on. But these are probably not ones I would get again. It doesn't have enough of like the glaze flavor on it for me to like come back and get them again. And the rib meat is just a little bit on the tougher side. It does come off the bone, but like when you chew it, it's chewier than like a normal rib. They're just okay, and it could have just been the 2 ribs that we got that were a little bit on the fattier side, but they're a little too tough for me. And here's a look at the Mexico booth's menu this year. I don't think we're gonna try anything right now. It's just way too hot to try heavy Mexican type of food. But yeah, here's a look at the menu. Here's a couple of the drinks, the blood orange charm margarita, and the It Takes Two to Tango, or mango margarita. So here's another menu that we came across, and I don't know if this was here last year. It's over here in this building where they used to kind of do the little previews for what's to come to Epcot. It's the Brew-Wing at the Odyssey, and it's got a bunch of different wings over here, some crispy Brussels sprouts. I don't know if we're gonna get anything, but we're definitely gonna go inside and take a look. So here we are at the Odyssey Pavilion. This is the Brew-Wing at the Odyssey. We're gonna go inside, and like we showed you on the menu, it's all wings and different types of beer. It's nice that they're utilizing this space, because obviously the little Epcot presentation isn't going on anymore. But this is where you can come and try some of those menu items. And this is pretty neat that they do this. For all the different wing options, there are color-coded peppers, which will indicate if it's mild, medium, or hot. So the mild is the green, the orange is the medium, and then the red is the hot. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself into ahead of time. That's really smart. So we're not going to be trying any of the wings today just because it's simply too hot to be eating a whole bunch of wings. But this is a really good place if you're looking for a break. So if you have kids and you want to get out of the sun, or even if you don't have kids that need a break, if you need a break because it's hot in the summer, come over here and check it out. It's a lot of seating. Man, I wish I was these ducks right now and I was able to go in this pond. They look nice and cool. I know we're not that deep into World Showcase yet. We're just passing Norway right now. But look at all this like open real estate. I thought it would be a lot more crowded for the first day of the festival. But honestly, it's really not too bad so far. Yeah, here's another look at like crowds. We're standing right in front of the Norway Pavilion, and there's like no one over here. This is weird. Really weird. Alex is pulling up the wait times right now just because we want to see. Yeah, Spaceship Earth, 5 minutes. What's the Soarin's 25 minutes? That's not bad. Remy's 55, which really isn't bad for a day like today. Frozen's an 115-minute wait, which I don't really believe because there's nobody outside. The line is not coming outside. But yeah, for the first day of a festival, not too bad. Continuing to make our way around World Showcase, we're just passing the China booth right now. Here's a look at the menu for China this year. They have the chicken dumplings, the beef bun, and spicy pork noodles. And of course, you have your alcoholic drinks. So next stop of things that we're actually going to try is going to be from the India booth over here. We're going to get the chicken tikka masala with fennel spice yogurt and naan bread for $6. Looks good in the photo, so let's give it a try. Okay, so here we are. Here is the chicken masala from the India booth. It looks really, really good. And this naan garlic bread smells incredible. So let's dig in and try the second thing that is probably not ideal to eat when it's 100 degrees outside.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And I'm not like a huge fan of like Indian food. It definitely has a kick. It has a kick. But the flavors are like very prominent in that. Like you can really taste like all the flavors in there. It's good. But this bread looks awesome too. Let me try the bread. The naan bread's really good. If you dip it a little bit in like the sauce, that combination is really good. I would get this again. I would have to share it with somebody though, because I think it's a little too spicy for me to like eat the whole thing by myself. But the flavors are really good.
Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Wow. So the chicken that's in here is really, really tender and juicy. It's like perfectly cooked chicken. The rice is good. The yogurt kind of cools off a little bit of the spice, but this is on the spicier side. It's not like a 10 out of 10 on the spice count, but if you're sensitive to spicy food, you're probably not going to go for this. But flavor-wise, I mean, this is really, really good. Definitely an item that I would get again. I don't remember what we paid for it, but I would imagine it's probably in the neighborhood of $6 to $7.
I think it was $6.
Yeah, $6. Well worth it, and it's a good amount of food too. You have like a nice amount of rice. You have the chicken, and then you have the naan bread, which I'm going to try right now. It's super garlicky, which I love. I love garlic. It's really crispy as well, like it's soft in the front, but the crust is nice and crispy, and it pairs really, really well with this. So I can definitely give this the stamp of approval, and definitely one that I would recommend. Again, you have to be a little bit more adventurous, and you have to kind of like spicier foods but this is really, really good. This is a win. Something that we didn't mention in the beginning of the video is in this video, we're actually testing out a new camera. We're testing out the Sony ZV-1, which is a much smaller camera than what we normally use, but we wanted like a secondary camera that is a little bit smaller that we can kind of just grab and go. So if you notice any difference in quality in audio or video, let us know what you think down in the comments. I don't know right now. I won't know until I edit this video what it looks like and if we like it or not. But so far it seems to be pretty good. So a big part of the Food and Wine Festival, of course, is the Eat to the Beat concert series. And there's a lot of good acts coming here this year. Tonight, for the very first night, is the Baja Men. If you were ever wondering what it's like to come here in the summer on your vacation, there you go. This happens every single day.
It was a monsoon before.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad. So we're just hiding out in here until it stops. It should stop in probably another like 15 minutes.
Currently sitting here on the floor in the Art of Disney store in the American Pavilion. So it looks like it's starting to slow down a little bit. I think we have a little bit left before it finally kicks through. But if you're coming to Disney in the summer, be prepared for this. This happens basically every day. Sometimes it's for 10 minutes, sometimes it's for an hour, but this happens basically every day. So have an umbrella, have a poncho, come prepared.
So we're at Japan and I wanted to try the spicy salmon donburi. I don't know how to pronounce that. It almost looks like a poke bowl, but it's still there's still lightning in the area, so they're not taking orders just yet. So I don't know if we should wait or because I don't know when they're gonna reopen.
Here's a look at the rest of the menu from Japan. We've had the teriyaki chicken bun in the past, and I've always felt like they don't give you enough meat. It's mostly bun, so I think we're gonna pass on the chicken bun. But we are gonna wait in the line. Alex wants to try that spicy salmon. And we'll see, hopefully they open up the register soon. Waited in line for the Japan booth for like 15 minutes and supposedly they're not opening up. So we're gonna keep it moving around World Showcase, see what we can try. Now something that's really interesting is the Greece booth is open. So supposedly, I've always heard that if there's lightning, they don't run the cash registers, but apparently that's not true for every booth because Greece is open and then they have quite a long line. So I'm not gonna get anything from Greece, but Greece is open.
Okay, so the Joffrey's over near Canada is doing an Artice Sunrise, and it's passion fruit over ice with coconut syrup. And that sounds like right up my alley, so I really wanted to try it. Oh my god. It's so good. It's very sweet, so I will say that if you don't like things that are like really sweet, maybe don't get this, but it tastes like you're like on a beach somewhere. It tastes like very like fruity, coconutty, like it tastes like one of like a beach drink that you would like get like on a tropical island. But like there's no alcohol in this, it's non-alcoholic, but I feel like it would be good with alcohol if you like that. Like it would be good with like coconut rum or something like that. Yeah, put a little bit of rum in there, you know? It would be very good with it, but it is non-alcoholic and it's very refreshing, very sweet, and I love it. Alex sold this one really well, so let's give it a sip. Little Shania Twain in the background too. Never heard anybody. It's really good. It is very, very sweet. You're drinking basically like straight sugar, but it's really, really good. So if you like fruity, like tropical drinks, it's really good. And it's right next to the stage over in Canada where they're playing some Shania Twain right now. Over here at Australia, they had a menu item that caught my eye once I saw it, and that's the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp with pineapple, pepper, onion, and snap peas for $6.50. So I'm gonna try that. They also have a lamb chop, that looks really good. And then this lamington, which is like a yellow cake. But yeah, we're gonna hop in line and try the bushberry shrimp. Okay, so we got our shrimp, which was $6.50, but I do have to say, and I'm being completely honest, this is like a joke of a portion size. There is 3.5 shrimps here, and this was $6.50. So as far as like portion goes, definitely not a good value. We'll see how it tastes though. There's like nothing here. All right, let's try it. Yeah, choose wisely. I'm gonna try the half shrimp. It's actually pretty good, but still that doesn't make it better though. The portion size is still very small for the amount of money. I would say if they put a few extra shrimps on there, then it would be worth it. But yeah, I really like the flavor. Let's see what Matt thinks.
So like I said, this was one of my most anticipated dishes, and I'm definitely disappointed with the portion size. Let's see how the taste is.
The taste is very good. The taste is good. I mean, the vegetables are good. They have a nice, like, really, really robust flavor to them. Definitely more on the sweet side. So it's a sweeter type of shrimp and a sweeter vegetable. But I'm just disappointed with the portions. Like, for $6.50, which isn't an expensive item of Food and Wine, but they should give you more than 3 shrimps in the dish for $6.50. But the flavor is really, really good. Would I recommend that you get this one for a monetary value? No. But if you like shrimp and you just want to, you know, spend whatever you're going to spend and have some, like a good flavor tasting dish, then it's worth it. But for me, I probably wouldn't get it again just because I could go spend my $6.50 at another booth and kind of get more for my money. So that's just me. Again, the flavor really good, just not a lot of shrimp in the dish. For comparison, the chicken dish that we had over from India was really, really good. There was a lot of chicken in there, there was a lot of rice, and they gave you 2 pieces of like garlic naan bread, and that was also $6.50. So way more food for the price. Again, flavor's really, really good, but just like the value isn't really there.
Pretty sure the India plate was $6, not $6.50, but so that, like,
even worse.
Even worse, yeah. That was like a good portion. Like, I don't even think we finished it between the 2 of us.
I do have to say, after the rain passed, it turned into a beautiful night here at Epcot. It cooled down about 10, 12 degrees, and the sun is in. It's a nice night.
So we came across from Australia to Earth Eats, and this is a classic favorite that we get every year at Food and Wine Festival, but it's the Impossible Burger Slider. And we've had Impossible meat like in other places, but the way that they make this slider, I think it's like the slaw on top and the sauce is just like what makes it. So let's see if it's just as good this year as it has been past years. It's really good. I would come here and get this again and again.
You just can't go wrong with this. We're really not even people that eat a lot of plant-based things. So it's not like, you know, we're seeking this out because it is plant-based, but it's good every year. Mm-hmm. It's always good.
It's delicious.
Always a festival favorite for us. I know we're going around trying some of the newer items that are here, but we'll always come back to some of our classic favorites. This is one of them. It's good every year, and it's just consistently good. There's really not a whole lot that's special about it, but it's like a little burger slider that has a little bit of a kick. It's really good. We'll get this every year that they have it here. So we are gonna knock out 3 booths that are all next to each other, and we're stopping here at Shimmering Sips because we want to try the Guava Mousse cake. It's on a sugar cookie with a coconut lime whipped cream. It's $4.75. I believe we had this last year, and I remember it being really good. So let's try it again. Here it is, the Guava Mousse. It looks really good. It has a nice bright, kind of like orangey color to it. You can see the coconut shavings on top. And we walked away, went to Earth Eats, and we're back at the exact same table that we were eating the shrimp at.
It was waiting for us.
Let's get a nice reveal of the inside.
It kind of is like hard on the outside, and then it's like soft on the inside. And then it has like a wafer, like almost like sugar cookie bottom, which is kind of, okay, there we go. Hard to like cut. I think that's very good. I like that.
Did we have this last year?
I think so.
I think we did.
Because I remember the like cookie on the bottom. I think it's very good. I like it a lot. When we were in Hawaii for our honeymoon, everything was like guava everywhere. And that was like our favorite thing. We loved guava in Hawaii, and this is really good. I like it a lot. And we're not big like dessert people. I feel like we don't try a lot of like the desserts at the festivals really. But this is good. I would get this again.
I do have to say the inside is kind of like a weird color, right?
Yeah,
it's like it's not as like bright as it should be on the inside. It's kind of like unappetizing on the inside.
It tastes good,
but as long as it tastes good.
And it's also like not too sweet. Like, and it's very light. Like the mousse is very light. It's not heavy. So on like a hot day like today, it's not gonna like weigh you down.
It tastes very, very good. It's nice and light. It's fluffy. And I can definitely tell you that it tastes better than it looks on the inside. It has like a weird, like almost like chicken-like looking inside. It's like grayish pink, so it's really not like visually appealing, but the taste is good. So this is the first dessert that we tried. I can't really rank it against any of the other ones, but so far so good, and definitely one that I will probably be getting again throughout the course of the festival.
Getting full yet?
I'm getting there, but there's one more thing on my list that I need to try, and that is the French fry flight near Test Track, because I am a French fry connoisseur. as we've said in previous videos. So they have 3 different kind of French fries, and we have to try them.
And here is the Hawaii booth. It's right when you walk in. So if you're heading towards Canada, this will be the first booth that you come across. And then they have the menu on display over here. So let's take a look at what they are going to have at this booth once it opens. So some favorites, like the Kahlua pork slider, which is really, really good and always one of my favorite things. They have a Spam Musubi Nigiri.
I'm very excited to try that.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted musubi when we were in Hawaii for our honeymoon, but I didn't have it, so I want to try it here. And then the passion fruit cheesecake with toasted macadamia nuts looks bomb as well. So I have to get all 3 of those when we come back because they all look so good.
So we are going to go back over by Test Track to try and get that French fry flight, but something that I just saw on Instagram, Zach Ridley, who's one of the lead Imagineers and Walt Disney Imagineering, posted that there is a new nighttime sequence that's going to be on Spaceship Earth for the Food and Wine Festival that's Beauty and the Beast themed, and they're going to be doing Be Our Guest mixed with the French version. So I love every time they light up Spaceship Earth, and we're definitely going to check that out tonight because it's always one of my favorite things. So back this way behind the back exit to the Creation Shop, there are 2 booths that you will find opening soon. They're not open yet. These are a couple of booths that will be opening later on in the festival, probably sometime in August. But the first one here is Coastal Eats, which is always a seafood-based food booth. So let's take a look at the menu. They have a baked scampi dip and oysters Rockefeller. Looks pretty good. The scampi dip actually looks really good. And the other booth that is located near Coastal Eats is Mac and Eats. And this one's not open yet. Probably going to be sometime in August, just like the rest of them. But this is a mac and cheese booth. They have a traditional mac and cheese with panko, cowboy mac and cheese with some pork belly. That looks good. And then they have a chili cheese macaroni and cheese that has sour cream and cheddar cheese on it. So if you're a mac and cheese fan, this is the booth for you.
The fry basket's closed. We're gonna have to come back. Oh.
I think it was open today though, wasn't it?
I think so.
I feel like I saw people post it.
Maybe they closed early, but look, they have sea salt and malt vinegar fries, barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, sweet potato casserole fries with candied pecans, toasted marshmallow cream, and caramel whiskey. Those look so good.
They do.
The yuca fries,
the yuca fries
honestly
look good too, yeah.
With garlic cilantro aioli.
Yeah, and honestly, for $7.50, I feel like it's a pretty decent deal. You get like 3 little baskets of fries.
Yeah.
But it's closed.
We have to come back. Oh, I was really looking forward to trying them.
All you wanted were these fries all day.
I know. That's okay, we'll be back.
It's a little hard to see, but that smoke right there, as we were waiting for the new Beauty and the Beast show, that smoke that's right in the middle of your screen, that was from a rocket launch. I was kind of hoping it was going to come up over the monorail tracks. But that was really cool. Wish I would have caught that on camera though. That was really cool. I liked that a lot. I really, really liked how they incorporated like the French version of that too.
Yeah.
That was really neat. So well done, Imagineering. Another really good show that they do on Spaceship Earth. But all in all, it was a really, really fun day. It did rain a little bit, but it didn't rain on our parade. We still got to try a whole bunch of food, and we had a fun day here at the first day of Food and Wine.
Yeah, we got to try a good amount of things. I'm excited to come back, especially for the fries.
Yes.
And for the Hawaii booth, but there's a lot of things that we still have yet to try, so we'll be back.
Definitely.
But I'm glad that we came tonight. You have to just expect in the summertime that you're going to get caught in a rainstorm. It happens every day in the summer.
Every single single day. I said that earlier in the video, and if you take away one thing from this video, it's if you come in the summer, be prepared for rain. We did try a lot of food today, but there are some things that we still need to try, and we'll certainly be back. This is a long festival. It's basically a 4-month festival.
Yeah.
So we'll be back plenty of times. But if you guys enjoyed coming along with us today on the opening day of Food and Wine, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. If you guys are new to our channel, hit that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on videos just like this one. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.